If there's one word that could sum up today, I think a lot of people would agree that it is unity. And CNN editorial producer Nadia Bilcik is here. A Mandela family friend. We're very lucky to have her here on staff to give us so much perspective on this. I want to first just get your reaction when you saw President Obama and Castro shake hands. A significant moment.
So significant. The first time since 2000 when Clinton shook the hand of Fidel Castro, and only the second time since 1959. But just to have nearly 100 world leaders come together to commemorate this great man, that in itself is very unifying.
You're talking about unifying. What about within the Mandela family?
This has been interesting because there's been a lot of dissension, a lot of infighting where Mandela's going to be buried. The fact that one of the grandsons apparently removed the graves of Mandela's 3 children. So lots of infighting, but on Monday night they had a private memorial service at the home, and another close friend of the family said the family was very together and they were really together today. And not only the children and the grandchildren, where there's been, as I say, a lot of fighting, but Winnie Mandela, Mandela's former wife, who he divorced in '96, and Graça Machel, Mandela's current wife, and the fact that they embraced. Any of you at this table been divorced, to have the ex-wife and the former wife together in an embrace? And really just an historical moment. And once again, just showing the unity. And I kept thinking when I was thinking about the segment today, you know, you had a man who unified people in life. And he's managed to do the same in death, in keeping with the whole concept of Ubuntu that you heard Obama talk about today, Ubuntu, togetherness. We are human through the humanity of others. So to see this playing out, although I will tell you there wasn't a lot of Ubuntu towards Zuma today. I don't know if you saw that. There was a lot of booing around Zuma.
Why is that?
Very critical of Zuma. A lot of corruption. There's been calls to impeach Zuma. That is a whole conversation for an entire another segment. And also the fact that here Zuma has behaved in a way that people don't think Mandela would have appreciated or respected. But we pay tribute today, and don't you love that it's celebratory? It was even raining, and the raining is a sign, an African sign, that the heavens are opening and welcoming the spirit and the ancestors.
What do you think that the unity of all these leaders who've never shook hands before, never agreed, you know, to sit across the table from each other? What do you think that this message is to the world that this is happening now in South Africa?
Isn't it true that we can all look at our differences? We can all look at each other and say we may have differences, but let's discuss them. Let's get past that. Now, of course, the interesting thing remains how long this will last, because people were not sure in South Africa what was going to happen when Mandela died. And so far, we've seen black and white and huge unity and great mourning. There was even a memorial service at the synagogue in Johannesburg where Mbeki spoke. So you have to know all religions are celebrating Mandela. We will continue this conversation in a few weeks, so hopefully the spirit of Ubuntu will continue.
Well, and you can only imagine what his family must be experiencing as they now carry on his legacy. Nadia, thank you so much. You bring such an interesting perspective that we wouldn't have otherwise.
Thank you.